That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
100% real, raw, and uncut. Deadass.
Hello, my name is Cedric, and along with my beautiful wife, Connie, we'll be hosting my brand new podcast, That's What I Said. I'm a retired Navy veteran that suffers from PTSD and anxiety, and we'll discuss how I cope with the mental illness through comedy and discussion. It's a podcast that will talk about everything from cryptocurrency to comedy. If we're worrying about the dollar going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's still a dollar, guess what? The value of that means absolutely nothing. Cryptocurrency in itself is the future of money. From spirituality to cannabis. To have cannabis on the Schedule 1 list is bullshit. I'm sorry, it is. It makes absolutely no sense. If it's a seed that can be planted and it has healing properties in it, why the hell is it in Schedule 1? Last time I checked, cocaine don't have healing property in it. From interracial relationships, I don't have a problem with people talking about interracial relationships. People try to talk bad about my interracial relationship just to think that they can get under my skin. I mean, really, it don't bother me. I mean, let's not make, call a spade a spade. But if you have a problem with someone that's in love, it shouldn't matter the race of the person. It's a mental illness in our community. The problem is people want to put labels on it. Everybody wants to put color on everything. And as soon as you put color on it, it gets treated differently. The money gets treated funny. Because if it's dealing with Asians, guess what? It's going to take a longer process unless those leaders step up and get into the president's face or U.S. leaders' face and say, this is a problem in our community. Not leaving one topic unturned. If you want to hear real, authentic conversation, interviews, and comedy, please take time to listen to That's What I Said, because I said what I said.
Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. Listen to That's What I Said. Available on your favorite podcast platform.
That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
Cedric D. Sanders.
They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon. That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah, yeah. 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 That's what he said. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what he said. That ain't my fault. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. That ain't my fault. I'm just gonna lay it down like this though. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. When I say my shit, I'ma repeat my shit. I'ma make sure you understand the foundation of everything where I'm coming from. Don't get it twisted. That ain't my fault. That's what he said. That's what I said. What? That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. Wow. We gon' do it like that. Yeah. Yeah. They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon.
Welcome to another episode of That's What I Said with your host, Cedric Sanders. Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. The broadcast starts now.
Well, it's Friday. The Friday after Thanksgiving. Ain't this a bitch? And Black Friday, for those that partake in that silly, whatever the hell you want to call it, shit. It's stupid as hell to me. But
The chaos.
the chaos, exactly. So welcome to another episode of That's What I Said with your boy Cedric D. Sanders. And of course, I'm not by myself. I have my beautiful wife Connie by my side as always, my co-host. What's up, baby?
What's up, my love? Chilling on this Friday. Definitely been in chill mode all day. Definitely.
Well, I can honestly say that it is definitely chill mode because it's hella cold outside. Wind's been blowing all kind of crazy. It's just it's retarded right now. So I kind of wanted to I wouldn't necessarily say take a chill pill, but it'll definitely be a short podcast. But I wanted to really kind of just lay back and have a discussion about this Friday after Thanksgiving. What in the hell is really going on with Thanksgiving, and then you having all these people come over to your house to eat food that you done slaved over for probably, I don't know, all day. And now you got all this damn leftovers.
Bruh. Leftovers we have.
Is this the only time of year that people look forward to leftovers? Like leftovers they know is going to be good because probably 50 or 90% of the shit you cooked yourself? I mean, damn. I mean, I literally got up and fried 2 turkeys, made mac and cheese, made a pecan pie that I have yet to taste.
That shit's slapping.
And I'm like, damn. And then I had my family over, which was good. I mean, my brother and his wife came down with his mother-in-law, and then his 2 kids brought their kids, and my nephew, brought his wife and everything.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good time. So I mean,
it really was. It was good.
It really was kind of like good because of this whole pandemic, if you will, that's been, basically torturing us for the last almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years next year.
I know. It's crazy to think that it's been that long already.
It just doesn't make any sense. For these last 2 years, it's literally been complete chaos. Like, why in the hell can't we just go back to how it was? Not necessarily the fact we have to wear masks and stuff like that. I mean, I understand why we got to wear masks, but can we just not have a pandemic?
I don't think we're ever going to get back to...
This is the new norm.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I don't think we're ever going to get back to where we used to be, what we truly believed as normal, where we could just walk around, go to the store without any issues, not having a mask up and sanitize your hands and all that kind of stuff. I don't think we're ever going to get back to that. I really don't.
I don't believe we are either, but...
It's unfortunate.
It is, but I also believe that at some point we're going to create a normal.
Yeah.
That's going to be the new normal. I mean, right now, this is not a created new normal. This is what we're adapting to in spite of.
Right. Exactly.
So anytime you are creating something that's in spite of, there's change still coming. And that's probably just going to be the new norm.
Yeah, they just found another variant in South Africa.
I'm like, God damn. They sure the hell did.
Mm-hmm. Starts with an O. I can't remember the exact name.
Shit, I don't give a damn what O.
But I mean,
damn. That's what it's called.
They're already on the letter O as a variant. That has to tell you something in regard to this COVID
that
stuff.
Doesn't really
dude.
I can't necessarily say that it's whatever it is. I mean, I could do some research and look it up, but I don't think that's how the variants go. Let's go and find out how many variants of COVID are there. And of course,
too many.
no, it's really not too many. They say as of July, there is only 4. So that means that they're using the phonetic alphabet of known letters to name these variants. Because you have a variant that started in the UK. That was the Alpha variant. That was the one that was found in London and Kent. The Beta variant, formerly called the South African variant, is officially referred to as B1351. A Gamma variant, formerly called the Brazil variant, and officially referred to as P1. And then now they had a Delta variant, which is kind of the one we're in right now, which was formerly called the India variant. So the Beta variant is the variant that they discovered in South Africa. So I don't know what in the blue hell is going on, but obviously communication throughout all the countries is not happening.
For real.
Because this makes absolutely no sense. They created a fucking virus that has mutated 4 fucking times or 3 fucking times. 4. For it to become a variant, it has to be, mutated. So
Yeah. So the one that I was just talking about, that the one that started with the O, they're saying right now that this new variant could make the vaccine 40% less effective. And, they're restricting travel again, effective on Monday, from 8 of the African nations, more notably South Africa.
So let me get this straight. They're going to put travel restrictions on 8 countries in Africa starting Monday.
Correct.
They found out about this fucking variant on Thursday, on Thanksgiving, and told us about it publicly on Friday.
Yes.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, niggas can just come back and forth from South Africa all they want.
Yeah.
This shit eats ass, I swear to God. They want this shit to spread.
Well, it already has. That's the problem. Because in the reading that I'm looking at right now, it's saying that it also has been detected in Belgium, Botswana, Hong Kong, and Israel.
I have to admit, my boy Z. So I'm going through the comments, and I'm trying to get it to where my comments that go on Facebook will show up on my Facebook, but it's obviously not doing it. So I'm gonna read the comment. He said it was racist to ban travel from China, but now from South Africa. Yeah, exactly. And I agree. And my brother Stacks says the viruses mutate all the time, i.e. H1N1, influenza, Ebola. Exactly.
Right.
All viruses have variants. They mutate. That's what they call variants. They change the genetic signature of what they originally was, and try newer ways to infect. So they adapt and overcome.
Right.
So this is the thing that absolutely astonishes me about this whole COVID thing. First, COVID came out, and at the time, President Trump was pushing for a vaccine. So we need to create a vaccine, blah, blah, blah. So 3 companies.
Yep.
It did advanced, research or whatever, and created this vaccine. So the one that has the highest efficacy rate is the Pfizer.
Correct.
Let me get the right percentages because I know, but
Mario.
What? Read it. What do you say?
Mario said, man, I just got this shot 6 months ago. You're telling me the chip already not working and I need a booster to upgrade the chip?
Bro, the operating system is not. They basically gave us Windows 95.
Nah, they went back to DOS.
They gave us DOS. Still active. It's still an active program. I use DOS in my Windows programming all the time. But Windows, yeah, we basically Windows 95.
Oof.
They basically gave us Windows 95, and now we have to fucking.
Where's that AOL?
I mean, we might be back. I know. I need to get the
where's
AOL.
The dial-up?
I need to get that shit because that's exactly what happened right now. It's like we went straight back to
Mr. Banks. They gave us AOL.
They gave us gave us the trial version of AOL. I'm done. They gave us Black Planet. They didn't even tell us about Facebook. They gave us Black Planet and goddamn. What's that other damn bullshit ass page that we used to go on all the time? Before Facebook, MySpace. They gave us the MySpace of fucking MySpace of vaccines. Ain't this a bitch? This absolutely makes no sense. So basically, the vaccine that they pushed us to get has now mutated to where now it could be more effective against you than the vaccine is for you, for the virus.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. This whole thing with COVID is I think really out of control in a sense, because it just keeps continuing and continuing and continuing, and they haven't found a way to completely stop it like they did with, the Spanish flu back in 1812.
Right.
So it's like, how do we get past this portion now and get back to, some kind of normalcy?
I don't like I said, I don't think this is going to be some normalcy for a while, but I will say, okay, so going back, the Pfizer, like I said, Pfizer had the highest efficacy rate as far as effectiveness towards preventing COVID-19. It's at 95%. Mm-hmm. Moderna's at one point in time was 86%, but then they, I guess, put out that during the trials, it had a 94.1% efficacy rate. But, of course, as time went on, they realized the side effects and everything else with the Moderna vaccine, and they lowered it to 86%.
Okay.
Now, Johnson & Johnson was like 70%, but it was one shot. And a lot of people wanted that one shot. However, the side effects with the Johnson & Johnson was more greater than the Moderna.
Right.
So, I mean...
You're right, Banks. You're right. Why don't they just say?
Well, I would like dead ass just thinking that, and I'm glad Mr. Banks put it in the comments. Shout out to my Facebook people watching right now.
I know. I was just about to say the same thing. Shout out to Facebook.
Why don't
people.
the CDC?
We love y'all.
And just the CDC, because really it's the CDC pumping this information to the president to make people believe our president is retarded. Both of them that we had, Trump and Biden. They should just I don't know. I mean, but they should just come out with a press conference.
Right.
The president of CDC needs to come out with a press conference and just, be like the character on Hangover. when old boy's fiance called. Man, we fucked up. They just need to start the conference off just like that.
Yeah.
Man, we fucked up. We
just be real.
Don't
sugarcoat nothing. Don't hide nothing. Just be real, truthful, and honest about what is going on, what has transpired from the beginning to where we are at present day. Be truthful with the people, because that's what the people want.
I'm gonna tell you what the people want. People want to be able to go out and be normal. They don't want to have to wear masks. They want to be able to travel and shit like that. But see, the problem is now it's like you live life regardless of what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. You're gonna go do whatever. But there's people that won't do that because they don't want to bring shit back home.
Yeah.
And it's like they live by that saying, like most moms would tell you, don't bring back shit you didn't leave with.
Exactly.
So it's like it always is kind of stuck in your mind a little bit, but at the same time, I think it's a bad situation because I don't believe a normal is ever going to exist while there's still COVID mutating. While people believe that it exists or don't exist, regardless if they do or don't. You know, some people believe, some people don't believe. And I'm not into the conspiracy theory shit.
Yeah.
Because I know science, because I was like a nerd in that shit.
Yeah, I've seen you in the kitchen.
That ain't the point. The point is...
Oh, alchemist.
The point is, I don't think it's a good conversation to have when we don't know.
Yeah.
And most people will say they know when they don't know.
It's hard. I mean, even like for me, you know, like you said, you know, your mom telling you don't go out there and bring something back. You know, that's like for me when I go to my place of employment that one day a week, you know, and I'm coming out and you there to pick me up. I'm spraying down, you know, all my clothing and everything, getting in the car and re-sanitizing and everything. You know, I mean, it's just, it's too much. It's like, that's not normal.
Well, I'm not going to tell people my business and what I do and don't do because it ain't for everybody to judge. And really, I don't give a fuck if they judge or not. But viruses are meant to dismantle your immune system. It is based off of however it is created and how it mutates and what it does to get into your body. You know, some people say, you know, they're looking for a host and all that shit. And then it's case in point. I mean, it goes and takes over your, you know, respiratory and you know, your whole fucking, your system that's supposed to protect you. And then it's like, once it's done, it's done. It's like a computer program. You put you set the program up to do what you want the computer to do for you, to produce whatever results. It's the same thing with damn COVID. And the sad part about it is, I'm done. I start wiping my hands. Start washing my hands for my shit to keep COVID away. It's like, damn, I'm gonna get salmonella poisoning or COVID. Fuck that. I'll take this salmonella because I ain't heard too many people die from this shit. But I know some shit that people don't understand. That's a real thing, and that's the boat crud. That boat crud, I'm telling you, I'm almost wanting to believe is worse than COVID. Because when you coughing, got the flu, and you shitting,
and throwing up, all this shit, you got the chills, you farting and shitting, you doing all this shit, and people don't believe us when we talk about the boat crud ain't nothing to fuck with. Bruh, it starts off like a cold. You start coughing and you like, you could be a mid-conversation. I just infected 5 people. I mean, I'm telling you, I know some people that's watching this Facebook. I know people that are watching this people
in this Facebook that that was in the Navy or in the military could attest to that. You do a deployment for the first time, ain't nobody gonna tell you about the boat crud.
Oh no, you just gotta experience it.
No, it's not even just an experience. It's just shit that people don't indoc you with. They don't even give you there's no indoctrination to the boat crud. You just end up getting that shit. And everybody like, God dang, you all right? No, motherfucker. I didn't bring enough underwear for this deployment, and I just fucked all 6 pair up that I brought. Now I gotta wear tighty whities till we hit our first port so I can buy some damn underwear because this is some bullshit. I'll take COVID and its survival rate of some of these STDs. I'm so done. I mean, but I'm done. He said people talking about COVID, but they still going in raw on Tinder. Bro, I did shit, how many deployments did I do? 6. I did 6 deployments. And I caught the crud one time. And the one time I caught it, it was my first deployment. It was my second deployment, actually. Sorry, it was my second deployment. And I was on a carrier.
Oh.
Yeah, 5,000
I was just
people.
gonna say 5,000 people. Ooh. Nah,
man.
cool.
And this was before 2000. So this was before they was like I wouldn't necessarily say taking care of the ship. It was just back in those times, it's everybody was fucking everybody on the boat. I didn't give a damn if you was married or not. Everybody was doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. The problem was people were bringing that sickness to the ship. So most people would get cold and sick and bring that shit to the boat, and somebody else is sick. And then it's like you're going into these heads that like 60 people use, and they don't sanitize it except for one part of the day.
Oh.
And that's Exo's happy hour.
Oh.
And that was like at, 8:15 or whatever. I don't remember what time it was, but it was in the morning. And literally, that was the only time people clean. Because they say, sweepers, man your brooms. Motherfuckers just be sweeping the P-way. They didn't give a fuck. Motherfuckers wasn't grabbing no all-purpose cleaner and all that other shit and spraying down shit, wiping it down. No, they didn't give a shit. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Being on that boat taught me to keep my hands washed. Like hot water. I ain't talking about just turn that shit on. No, I want hot water. I don't give a fuck if it take 25 minutes for this shit to get hot. I want some hot water. I'm washing the shit out of my hands. But it really, and not to get into like grave detail about it, but it really lets you know you got some nasty motherfuckers that sleep next to you on the boat. Because some of these motherfuckers wouldn't take showers for like 5 days. These motherfuckers smell like wild onions. Like, nigga, you been working on an airplane all day. And you just gonna get in your rack?
Smelling like JP5.
Bro, no, it's more than JP5. It was like PT, JP5, and stinking ass body parts.
Oh, musty ass.
I forgot when musty day was crusty. Like, just crusty as hell. And it's crazy because, like, I have a lot of respect, like, for the guys that had to go on the flight deck, deal with the elements or whatever like that. Yeah, I worked in admin or whatever, but I also, like, was in a whole bunch of other shit.
Right.
Wasn't necessarily working on fucking aircraft, but it was, like, other shit.
Yeah.
And, because I remember on my first deployment, I just didn't do admin. I was on the fucking flight deck with the damn helo. And I think majority of that time I was on the fire party. Mm-hmm. So all we did was sit in the hangar. Just sat there. let that bitch take off, come back, let that bitch land. Oh, it's a hot fuel crew swap. Ain't this a bitch? So the motherfuckers gotta go out there and plug that hose up to that running helicopter, run back inside, let that bitch fuel up, go back out there, grab the motherfucking hose. I was like, man, yeah, no. That fire walk down don't count. You right. It don't count. But the motherfuckers made sure. You ain't send somebody from admin to do fire walk down. We ain't launching no planes. Go fuck yourself.
Body said, don't let the AC go down.
Man, don't let the AC go down. Man, that ain't had shit to do with it. I'll stay in my rack. Because we did have the AC go down one time. And it was bad. Like, hella bad. We was in there with just T-shirts on. And it's like, you ain't got a full uniform? If you don't get your full uniform talking ass up on my office, I'll make sure your pay stop and it never start again. Shut up. Up here talking about we mad. I will end everything that's important to you. You spending money in Liberty Ports, motherfucker. I will stop that shit. I will make sure when you put your card in the ATM machine, that bitch do not work at all. Like forever.
It don't come back.
Nigga, you won't even get no money.
Done ate it.
You won't get no. You won't even get no money out the ATM machine. You put that bitch in there and be like, what the fuck you doing? Like that ass.
You eat ass with a baby spoon.
Mm-mm. But what the hell else is going on? Besides the Black Friday stuff, I didn't even really talk about that. But what trending things been going on? Like couple trending things, nothing too extravagant.
I haven't really seen much of anything.
I ain't really paid attention.
Like, ooh.
Well, I know the Ahmaud Arbery. He,
yeah.
Those three assholes got convicted, so that was one thing. And then, I had already talked about Kyle Rittenhouse last week, but yeah. So the three people involved in Ahmaud Arbery murder was convicted this week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and rightfully so. I mean, I don't think people would have not seen a guilty verdict. But then again, we're talking about Georgia, so some parts of Georgia. You experienced it during the whole George Floyd thing. You know how
right.
Georgia was dealing with the stuff that they were dealing with. But yeah, they had the guy in Wisconsin drive his vehicle through a Christmas parade.
A parade, yeah.
And then later found out he was a rapper he was doing a music video or something. And I haven't gotten all the details, but that was the last thing I heard. Yeah, he was a rapper doing a music video, and then he just was speeding through the damn parade, and it killed some people. I mean, a lot of people too. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was like 8 people or something like that. The last time I saw.
Yeah.
I think the total ended up being 8 because the last one was a child.
Right,
that ended
like
up
9 years old.
passing away in the hospital.
Right, and then Stacks brought up something good too about that Ivory story, and I forgot to say that. Yeah, the prosecutor got convicted because they were doing that investigation or whatever, and then that prosecutor had ties to that family and was trying to, get them off. Mm-hmm. Gotcha, bitch. No, that's what they said. It's like, no, gotcha, bitch. All of you. So
every last one of you.
I got to talk about this shit because this is the that segment. Well, isn't that petty? But really, it's petty as hell. I'm being petty as hell. So I know I have friends that are Dallas Cowboy fans.
Oh,
and
shit.
One of my boys called me. One of my brothers had called me, and we were talking during the game or whatever. And I got other people that are Dallas Cowboy fans. But what I think is really just completely funny as hell is none of those friends that I personally know that are Dallas Cowboy fans was talking shit. It was all these other ones that was out here that's like red a jersey. We gonna kick the Chiefs' ass. We gonna do blah 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 blah. Dumbass. You go into Kansas City first off. They already are hungry. They weren't hungry the first 5 games. I mean, let's be real. Patrick Mahomes got 11 interceptions. Of course, the most in his career because he only threw 6 last year. So, how in blue hell does the Dallas Cowboys actually think they're going to go into Arrowhead and win, but not score a touchdown? Please help me understand this. How you going to win a football game and not score a touchdown?
I got nothing.
Okay. They had injuries. Not everybody on the damn team was injured.
Wah, wah, wah.
You had some damn players that weren't hurt. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. I'm really still trying to get this. The Chiefs played excellent defense and completely embarrassed the Dallas Cowboys a week ago.
Yeah.
About a week ago. It happened last Sunday. So then Thursday, we know that, Dallas Cowboys plays on Thanksgiving, along with Detroit Lions, who got another loss as Chicago snapped their 5-game losing streak and beat Detroit by last-second field goal. But Dallas played the Las Vegas Raiders, who's been all over the place ever since John Gruden got fired. Or I wouldn't necessarily say fired. He resigned. So I can't say he got fired. He resigned. Or they let him go. I don't know what the hell they did. I mean, in all reality, I don't think they should have fired him. But can't call a spade a spade, so it is what it is. These fools go into Dallas, Las Vegas Raiders go into Dallas, and they played a good game.
Yeah.
Went into overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't score the touchdown. Couldn't even kick a field goal.
Oh, dude, that kicker just cracked me the hell up last night.
Oakland literally just threw the ball down the field and got in the field goal range.
They're not Oakland Raiders anymore.
I'm sorry. Las Vegas, Oakland, hell, it don't matter. They bipolar. So, go from one hood to the next hood. Shit, why don't you just be the Raiders? Goddamn. You just have a stadium in every hood. Who gives a fuck? These fools go and really just... they didn't even embarrass Dallas Cowboys because Dallas Cowboys actually played a decent game. But they had 28 penalties. 28 penalties. And they said that this is the most watched football game. No, you know why this is the most watched football game? Because everybody on Thanksgiving turns on football and they leave the motherfucker. They ain't even watching the damn game. They don't even care who playing.
No, for the most part, they don't.
They
don't
turn
care.
the TV on, put it on mute, and everybody in the house is talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because literally, that's what happened in my house. I think it was like maybe 4 people watching that game. That was Dallas Cowboys fans.
Oh, yeah.
And they was pissed off every time I said anything about the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, oh, we got a bye week this week. I can't stand the Chiefs. Why? Because we whooped y'all ass in Arrowhead Stadium? I bet y'all didn't even have enough time to taste the barbecue because y'all got fried.
Yeah.
Man, y'all can't blame... I mean, literally, y'all can't blame the Chiefs for that loss. You can't. Y'all didn't even run the ball that much. Y'all was too busy trying to pass it. I don't know. You need to go. This goes neither here nor there.
Right.
My thing is they need to really look at what teams are going to play on Thanksgiving.
Can we please stop playing the damn Detroit frickin' Lions
I think Detroit should have
on
not
Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, Detroit don't need to be playing on Thanksgiving Day anymore.
Hell no. Can we get some competitive teams playing?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If they're gonna have it as an NFC and then they added a third game to add an AFC, why don't they just have one of the other NFC teams that has won Super Bowls, and I say that plurally, and has probably has a big following just as the Dallas Cowboys. 76 or 49ers. I'd rather watch the 49ers play than Detroit. That's just me being honest. If they're going to play it, they need to play an AFC team.
Yeah, it's just...
But I think that they started traditionally doing this because when NFL was the NFL, original NFL, it wasn't an AFC. It was NFL. You just had, the NFL. You had those teams there set in stone. And then when they actually created the NFL with an AFC and NFC, it kind of made things more competitive. But this is just me personally thinking, if they have a team that they would need to add for Thanksgiving, and it has to be an AFC team, it's like the teams that are out there in the AFC, I mean, they're vast, they have a lot of history, but which one would you want to see the most?
Yeah.
And I think...
Yeah, it's funny. Mario said, make it the NFC, AFC champs from the previous year play on Thanksgiving Day.
I agree. And you're right. I think the Lions owner is the one that started all that. So that's the reason why they have that. But when
need
was
to cancel that dude.
Has the Lions ever won a Super Bowl? And I'm totally agreeing with what Mario said.
Yeah.
They should have the two teams, or they should play the four teams that played in the AFC Championship game. Not that they should play each other, but that's the teams that they should play with on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Because that, to me, kind of just, regardless if that team is having a good season or not.
Yeah, it would be, competitive.
I think it would be. I mean, it kind of just makes it, to me, a better viewing of football when you have a team that was in the AFC Championship or the NFC Championship game, regardless if they went to the Super Bowl and won, if they lost, whatever. Or they could just do that. That could be rematch week on Thanksgiving. We're going to play the NFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game. Those same teams on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'll watch that shit. The Chiefs against the Bills? Oh, we already beat y'all this year. Never mind. So, yeah, do I need to play soundbite? So,
I think it'd be a good rematch.
This year?
Yeah.
We already played y'all.
It don't matter.
And we already beat y'all ass.
It don't matter. It still would be a good rematch.
I don't think nobody wants to watch the Chiefs and the Bills again. I'm going to be honest. I don't think nobody wants to watch that. I think more people are more wanting to see maybe Chiefs and Ravens or Chiefs and the Titans. Not Chiefs and Bills. I mean, literally the Chiefs prove they can step up and stop your quarterback and make him mad, just like we do Derek Carr every year. But I think you're right. I think they should. I mean, just like Mario said, I think they should do that. But I agree too. I think Josh Allen is going to win MVP. I think he has a strong possibility of it. But I think their coach needs to broaden his horizons and start concentrating on defense more so his offense. Because I think his offense is going to be a well-oiled machine, of course, the longer they play with each other. But their defense, I think it's the scheme. It's not the players, it's the scheme. They play certain teams and then they go with a scheme and then think it's going to work based off film, but they don't realize that that team will change how they play based off the team that they're playing. So that doesn't mean that the offense is going to come out playing the same way they normally play based off of how your defense plays. I mean, that's how most NFL teams do their game plan. They go off the tendencies of that player. What's working for them? What isn't working? What is their tendencies? That's what we're gonna play defense on. Oh, they're heavy on the run. You know about blah blah blah. Okay, so we need to make sure we do defense on this because on first and second down situations they play. I mean, that's what fucking teams do.
Yeah.
But see, they try to out scheme these other teams to score touchdowns. Dallas didn't do that. They did it against the Raiders, but that's not saying anything. The Raiders has always been trash when it comes to defense. They play defense whenever they want to. Because if you got a quarterback that's throwing for 300 yards, pretty much every time he plays, and when he throws over 300 yards, they win games, you're not beating them. They may let you score, but then at some point, defense is going to come together, and you're going to have to kick a field goal. So, right. So, I'm just thinking. I think that they need to make. They added another week, but I think they need to make the NFL a little bit more entertaining when it comes to Thanksgiving. And
yeah,
Detroit's ran this game. I think they need to revisit that shit because they can make, Thanksgiving really kind of just like, a real chill. It's Thanksgiving. We about to watch our team play. Woo, and those people that are fans of Detroit Lions, I ain't shooting shade or nothing, or even the Dallas Cowboys. I think Dallas Cowboys should probably, stay in that spot. But I also think that it needs to be focused on other teams, not so much Dallas or Detroit.
Yeah.
And it's like people are putting a whole lot of pressure to want to watch good football games. But when you watch your team play, because they're going to play on Thanksgiving and they're ass, it's like, why the hell do you want to even have anything associated with that? I mean, yeah, you're a fan, but at the same time, it's like, I'm going to watch my team lose on Thanksgiving. I'm going to waste 4 hours of my time, but oh well.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. But anyway.
Yeah, we had a good question a while back in the comments talking about Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving or is it Indigenous Day? And I mean, that's a good question. It really is, because looking at the history, Thanksgiving to indigenous people in America, they recognize it as a day of mourning.
Right. And we Americanized it and made it what it is right now. I'm going to tell you what I believe. I know what Thanksgiving is. We don't always do traditional Thanksgiving. Last year we had seafood boiled. This year we actually did
turkey dressing
or whatever, but I fried the turkeys, whatever. Going forward, that's what we're going to do because it's about family. We take that opportunity to spend time with family. We don't just, and I think 90%, maybe 75% of people, that's what people do. Some people don't even celebrate Thanksgiving at all. They take that as an opportunity to, to spend with their significant other or just get away and
family vacations,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's not about what you're celebrating, it's how you're taking that time during that holiday. And to me, Thanksgiving is the opportunity for us to get together as a family and spend time together. People can say, oh, I'm going to give thanks, and they can do their little whatever they do. But for me, it's just about, you know, wishing people that happy Thanksgiving. What does it mean to them? Doesn't mean anything to you, but you're saying happy Thanksgiving. If it means something to you, you're gonna give that happy Thanksgiving, you know, whatever. Some people celebrate it, some people don't. You know, it is what it is. I mean, but at the same time, if people don't tell you what Thanksgiving means to them, you're just gonna go off of what you believe within yourself and say happy Thanksgiving. Even if you don't, then you don't.
Right, right.
But there's people that just, you know, won't celebrate Thanksgiving because they believe it's Indigenous People Day. You know, it's for the indigenous people.
Right.
I can agree to disagree. I mean, we don't celebrate races the way we should.
No.
That is a melting pot in our United States. We don't give them that. Okay, yeah, they do Black History Month in the shortest month of all the fucking year. Really?
Yeah, and then they have what? I can't think right now.
Yeah, they have Asian Pacific Islander
month.
Or week or whatever the fuck
right.
it is. It's like,
what about all the other ones?
It's not about all the other ones. It's like, why the fuck do they have to get a month? Why come we can't celebrate people all year round? And now you're saying, oh, Thanksgiving is kind of the mourning of indigenous people. And if we know that, then why the fuck did the Redskins change their goddamn name? Like, let's be real. They made people change their mascot names because Indians felt disrespected. Fuck, black people get disrespected all the time, but fuck, every time, you know, we take joy out of naming our streets Dr. Martin Luther King, that are the worst fucking streets in any state that have Dr. Martin Luther King. Every Dr. Martin Luther King street is fucked up. It's either in the hood or it actually begins to become the hood. What Dr. Martin Luther King street you know of that don't have a liquor store in it, or somebody ain't got shot on it? Let's be real.
I don't know.
But yet we want to be able to sit there and just say, and the Cleveland Indians. Exactly. The holidays is meant for people to spend money. That's what Black Friday is.
Yeah.
Black Friday is just an excuse for the motherfuckers that borrow money from you to spend money and act like they forgot.
Yeah. And you're right, Stacks. We shouldn't only take one day to thank and give thanks to family and friends. We should be doing it on a daily basis, not one out of 365 days.
Facts.
You're right.
Facts. So it's really just astonishing to me how we celebrate or how we don't celebrate. But when we make a choice in how we celebrate, that's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a whole problem. It's like, I choose to celebrate Thanksgiving the way I choose to celebrate Thanksgiving. People are like, oh, you going Black Friday shopping? I'm like, what the fuck for?
Yeah.
I mean, a few years ago, everybody be like, oh, you going Black Friday shopping? I'll be the first one at the store.
Yeah, I did Black Friday, I think a couple of times. And it just, I don't know. I'm not cool with being out in the store with all them lunatic people that want to stampede you, push you, pushing you out the way, slinging boxes and shit.
I got anxiety.
I'm cool.
I'm done with people
I'm
trying to hurry up and get in the damn store, be the first one there to slang about $1,000 on some shit that they gonna gift somebody for Christmas that they gonna tear the fuck up on New Year's or Valentine's Day.
But see, people are also, you had mentioned something earlier when we was having a conversation about why these people going and purchasing their 10th TV.
Motherfuckers be in a 2-bedroom house and got 9 TVs in their fucking house, and then they was like, "Oh shit, Best Buy got Black Friday sale. Yo, they got Samsungs for $400. I gotta get that joint. I gotta get me a big screen." Where the fuck you putting it? You got 9 TVs in your 2-bedroom. Where you putting it?
Yeah.
I know people that got 9 TVs in a 6 or 7 bedroom or 3-bedroom, how many ever square feet you got, just so they can upgrade, and then they put that TV in another room where they have a smaller TV at, and they just put the other TV somewhere else. It's like they just rotate them.
Yeah.
You got other motherfuckers that just buy TVs just to buy TVs.
Yeah.
And then it's what the fuck ever.
And today, there was a shooting at a mall in North Carolina that had all the shoppers running, scared for their life.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. I can't.
Again,
and it's not because of fear of none of any of that stuff. It's just people that went plumb crazy.
You're right.
It's like they don't care. It's like we know they're gonna carry guns. We know people gonna get shot. You know, maybe you shouldn't argue with people. Motherfucker, it ain't even about arguing with people. You just look at somebody wrong and they pull a gun out on them. What you looking at me like that for? Pow pow. I was like, what the fuck?
Mario, don't feel bad, bro. We got 3 sitting in a bedroom closet right now. Don't feel bad. You got 2 in a garage for no reason.
I got so many damn TVs in this house.
Mm-hmm.
I got them sitting in one of the spare bedrooms. I got a TV sitting up. Well, actually, it's TVs in both spare bedrooms. It just don't make no sense. I mean, yeah, we got a couple TVs that are down in the basement that we're gonna use in the basement that we haven't got finished. So it's like you prepare, but you know when you go get stuff fixed, you're gonna look and be like, yeah, we gotta get that TV. We got 2 of them down there, man. I ain't using no fucking TVs. It's like this is fucking shit.
For no reason.
It's like what the fuck?
No reason.
And guess what? You ain't gonna wait till Black Friday to buy them. You're gonna wait until that store has a sale, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we got some 20% off. Which ones? Bam, bam, bam. Oh, y'all got that. Oh, shit. Y'all got that UAV. Shit. Them motherfuckers got that UHD right there, boy. We might have to jump on that. $800 is not bad.
Bruh.
Bitch, what? $800? You could have waited till Black Friday and got that one TV for fucking $400.
Bitch, what?
I'm just saying. But, I said all that to say this. Black Friday, I think, has turned into a new reality for me because for 2 consecutive Black Fridays, I have watched crypto drop down at least 10%. And then within a few days, it's probably going to go back up. It may drop down some more, and it might go back up. Whatever the case may be, crypto's on sale right now. It's Black Friday for crypto. Like dead ass. I mean, you got Bitcoin that's barely at 54,000. Dogecoin went down to 19 cents. It was down to 19 cents this morning. What else? It was. It's a bunch of them. Ethereum is like it was below. What you call it? 4,800.
What?
It's at 4,000 right now.
Wow. That's crazy.
So, yeah, Bitcoin is down 6 points or 6%. It's down to 54,000. And then you got Ethereum is at 4,100. And Ethereum is burning. Well, it has been burning its coins because it's getting ready to do an upgrade. And they've been talking about it's probably going to shoot up to 10,000, which is good for Ethereum. It's probably going to be good for a lot of coins because Bitcoin will probably go up to 80,000, if not 100,000 by the end of the year, from what they're saying. Solana is down. Solana's been up at 200 for the last few weeks, and it's down to 195. Cardano is retarded right now. It's $1.57, and it was above $2 for the longest.
Wow.
For at least 10 weeks. Ripple. This is something. Let me talk about Ripple real quick. So everybody that doesn't know, XRP has been in an SEC investigation, and the investigation has ended, but they haven't came out with any results. They haven't said anything. But Ripple's got all these projects and all these other things that they promised people, and then they had to stop it because of this investigation. Ripple's about to blow up. XRP is about to blow up.
Wow.
It's going to blow the roof off. It's at 95 cents, and it's been kind of teeter-tottering. Well, it was teeter-tottering above $1, but it's down to 95 cents. That's going to shoot up quick. It's a bunch of crypto that literally is on sale. And I'm saying that to say this, if you haven't bought or invest, I shouldn't say bought, invested into crypto, or you don't even understand crypto, get to know it. Because people are literally, I think, missing out.
Yeah.
Because you can put money in the stocks and it's an investment. But when you try to teach people financial literacy and understanding investments and trying to, maximize what you have into something better so you can have a better life, so you can have some extra money. It's like when you try to tell people that, it's like you cussed them out and told them they was broke as hell. Like literally, that's what they believe.
Yeah, but it really doesn't take much to get started investing in crypto for a profitable future.
And
it really doesn't.
And I think too, just what Mario was saying, talking about, I think people have this fear as well, because now when you do your taxes, they're going to ask you if you invested in crypto because they want to know.
They've been asking me for the last 2 years when I filed my tax returns.
Exactly.
If I purchased crypto and all that stuff.
Right.
So.
And I think for me, it's a reality that a lot of people don't want to accept, but they need to accept. If they're going to get you in taxes for as far as your crypto investments, and you get a lot of money from it, if you're not saving or putting money up knowing that they're going to tax,
stand by.
It's like when you go to the casino and you win, say, $4,000 or $5,000, and then they ask you want to take taxes, and most people don't, but they give you that form and tell you need to file this with your taxes.
Yeah.
And then people don't. You realize the casino sends that form off to the IRS. So the IRS is just basically waiting on that form to come back.
Because the IRS is just stand by, because the IRS finna audit you.
No, I done seen so many people get hemmed up because of that.
Yeah.
Like talking about, man, I thought I was going to get like $3,000 back. I'm only getting like $900. I'm like, what? Yeah, bro, I forgot about that damn, remember that 6-stack I got at the casino? I didn't pay the taxes on it. So when I did my taxes, it was like, bloop, bloop, bloop. And then I was like, did they ask you if you gamble or anything? And it was like, yeah. What did you say? No? Yeah. Motherfucker came back and audited my account. It's like, oh, so you ain't gonna tell the truth, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I try to tell people you need to educate yourself on crypto. Understand there's risk, just like it's highly volatile. I mean, it's risky just like the stock market and everything else. But the crypto market doesn't operate like the stock market. Crypto market is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
It was not closed yesterday.
Yeah.
The stock market was closed yesterday.
Stock market is only Monday through Friday and closed on holidays.
So, and I'm saying all that to say this, like they child tax credit, people getting ready now.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get hemmed on that next year too. And the IRS is starting to
Yep.
watch how much money you got in your actual bank account.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, and just like Stack said, gambling is considered earned income. Well, that's what they can consider crypto as, because they're trying to get it to where they can tax it to where if you do have like, a crypto account or whatever like that, those people are going to report those earnings and everything else, just like you have to report the earnings. So,
right.
Absolutely right. But the one thing that I will say this about cryptocurrency, and I'll get off of it, is that the market cap right now for crypto is $2 trillion.
Wow.
2
trillion.
Yes, $2 trillion.
Damn. Okay.
That's dollars, people. I ain't talking about pennies. So if the market cap for crypto is 2.4 billion, 2.4 trillion.
Mm-hmm.
How is this a scam? Like, how is it a scam?
Yeah, I don't see how they can consider purchasing crypto.
You know how many cryptos there are?
And making money off of it is a scam.
Take a guess. How many cryptos there are?
Oh, it's well over 100 cryptos. I'll say that.
You're not even close. It's 14,867 cryptos.
Well, damn.
And they're all in different categories. If you're meaning to tell me that a crypto market that has a crypto market cap of $2.4 trillion with over 14,000 cryptos is a scam, and one of the top cryptos has been as high as 68,000, and they predicted it to be in six figures, it's fake? No, bro. This is that change that's going to be the new norm. This is going to be the change of the new norm where cryptocurrency is going to continue to make hundreds of millionaires, and it's going to start to double because the more people are going to start to get into it, it's going to affect that. People that weren't millionaires going to become millionaires.
Man, if I can ask to be paid in crypto when I retire, shit, that would be nice.
I mean, I put it to you like this. When they actually started measuring crypto as far as what it was worth, it didn't even really have a large market cap. It had a market cap of like, it was 1.5 trillion in 2013.
Oh, wow.
And then it started to start getting some motion. Or did I read that wrong? It was 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion. And then it started to blow up in 2018.
Yeah, that's really when Bitcoin went big, right?
Well, it didn't go big. It was just it started to get bigger. And as it was starting to get bigger, other people were starting to understand the blockchain and create their own cryptocurrency. So other people were starting to get into this crypto market. So that's when your crypto started to kind of evolve. But around 2019 and 2020 was kind of like that in between phase, because Bitcoin, I believe, was like around 12,000. Ethereum was a couple $100. So people were starting to crypto started to get some more traction. A lot more people started creating it. I'm saying all that to say this. This is just exactly what happened with the stock market.
Yeah.
People started putting more into their businesses and creating stocks for those businesses, and people started investing in those businesses, not to make money off of it, but they started investing because they thought it was a good project. Well, guess what? It's the same thing they do in crypto.
Mm.
The only difference is people started trying to create their own systems of proof of stake and all these other different things of services for the for the crypto coin, so that it can benefit not just the ecosystem but people that were purchasing it. And now, like I said, it's in the trillions, where it hit 1 trillion in January of this year.
Oh wow!
It hit 1 trillion. Or no, I'm sorry. Did it hit 1 trillion? Yeah, it did. It hit 1 trillion in January. And before 2021 is up, it's probably going to be a 2.5 trillion.
That's their prediction right now.
Yeah. The national debt.
Really?
I'm an asshole, I know.
Really?
I know it's at least like close to 20 or 30 trillion. Yeah, 28 trillion in federal debt. So the way cryptocurrency is going, it's going to be worth more than the national debt. I mean, it already is, but I mean, it's going to double it. The way crypto is going, it's going to double it. I believe that. Where it's going to be a lot more people that's going to be millionaires, a lot more people are going to be out of the money situation and the money woes that they were in, and they're going to be able to continue to pass that knowledge on to their, legacy or their families and kids, where they're going to become wealthy, and it's going to end generational wealth, or I shouldn't say it's going to end generational wealth. It's going to begin generational wealth, and a lot of people that didn't have it.
Yeah.
So it's up and coming. It's going to happen. I'm done researching crypto, and Colombian fat asses popped up. It's fucking stupid. So, with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. It's Friday, and it's the Friday after Thanksgiving, so a lot of people probably still got family at the house, and if they don't, they are chilling, enjoying the long weekend. And I think we're about to do the same because it's chilly. I'm about to turn this fire on and put a jacket on my wife and go out to our little sanctuary and throw some jazz on and chill out for about 54 seconds and then turn that shit off and come back in the house and probably watch a movie because it's cold as shit outside, y'all.
Yeah.
It's cold. So with that being said, peace and love.
Peace out, love.
I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Stay away from the assholes that's in your life because they only in your life to be an asshole, and you don't necessarily have to associate yourself with assholes. Just be one.
I'm done.
What?
Enjoy y'all rest of y'all weekend.
Bitch, what?
All right, y'all. Peace and love. We out this piece. I hope y'all go and have a great weekend. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
That's what he said.
Hello, my name is Cedric, and along with my beautiful wife, Connie, we'll be hosting my brand new podcast, That's What I Said. I'm a retired Navy veteran that suffers from PTSD and anxiety, and we'll discuss how I cope with the mental illness through comedy and discussion. It's a podcast that will talk about everything from cryptocurrency to comedy. If we're worrying about the dollar going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's still a dollar, guess what? The value of that means absolutely nothing. Cryptocurrency in itself is the future of money. From spirituality to cannabis. To have cannabis on the Schedule 1 list is bullshit. I'm sorry, it is. It makes absolutely no sense. If it's a seed that can be planted and it has healing properties in it, why the hell is it in Schedule 1? Last time I checked, cocaine don't have healing property in it. From interracial relationships, I don't have a problem with people talking about interracial relationships. People try to talk bad about my interracial relationship just to think that they can get under my skin. I mean, really, it don't bother me. I mean, let's not make, call a spade a spade. But if you have a problem with someone that's in love, it shouldn't matter the race of the person. It's mental illness in our community. The problem is people want to put labels on it. Everybody wants to put color on everything. And as soon as you put color on it, it gets treated differently. The money gets treated funny. Because if it's dealing with Asians, guess what? It's going to take a longer process unless those leaders step up and get into the president's face or U.S. leaders' face and say, this is a problem in our community. Not leaving one topic unturned. If you want to hear real, authentic conversation, interviews, and comedy, please take time to listen to That's What I Said, because I said what I said.
Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. Listen to That's What I Said, available on your favorite podcast platform.